I am Wright Cox. I serve as the chairman of the Collierville School Board, and I'm also a member here at Hope Church. And I just want to welcome the West Collierville family to Hope. We're glad that you're here. I want to wish all these students success in the future, congratulate them on all their accomplishments, and look forward to seeing what they can do when they start keeping score next year in 9th grade. Let's bow our heads for a moment. Gracious Heavenly Father, we thank you for West Collierville Middle School, for Ms. Robinson leading the school, the teachers, the administration, the students, and the parents that support their children. We just ask you to go with them and be with them as they move forward into what life has in store for them. That you would guide and direct them, and we would always look to you in all that we say and all that we do. We pray these things in your name. Amen. Welcome.
Please stand and join me for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please welcome Mr. Caden Lindsay, our 8th grade Junior Beta Club representative.
Well, we made it. We survived a pandemic, a global economic collapse, and hardest of all, middle school. We've done a lot and have come a long way since day one. To fully grasp the chaos that occurred in these 3 years, we need to go back to where this all started, 6th grade. Our first and only normal year at West, but far from simple. I remember that when we first stared into the endless corridors of the used-to-be high school, one thought was collectively going through all our minds: we're going to get lost. And opening our lockers for the first time was not exactly a walk in the park. We realized our newfound freedoms came with some drawbacks. But as we gradually stopped walking into the wrong classrooms and stressing over forgotten locker combinations, we had some fun times, like field day and our pep rally. Then 7th grade rolled around. It was a memorable year for many of us. We got to dissect frogs, get 2 days off for the flu, and we got to attend Winterfest, which for many was their first school dance. For once, everything just clicked. And then it subsequently fell apart due to a new culprit, COVID. Plot twist, right? Our 4th and final quarter of our 7th grade year, gone with the wind. Well, life happens, and that's what brings us to this year, 8th grade. We got off to a rocky start, with a third of the school gone for the virtual academy, and the rest of us left to mask up and social distance in the hallways. It seemed like this year would be a bust. Not seeing half our classmates. I'm sorry. No sitting in groups, no talking at lunch. But every cloud has its silver lining, and our school year was no exception. We gradually got to see all of our classmates again, interact with each other more, and we got to take off our masks. And even with all of our struggles, we made it through. But we did not make it through alone. If it were not for our hardworking faculty, dedicated parents, and inspiring teachers, none of us would be in this room right now. So on behalf of the student body, I would like to thank all of our parents, staff, and teachers for working so hard to make this year successful. Because let's face it, it was not an easy feat. With that, I would like to say a few words about our class. We have come so far in these few years of our life, evolving from the kids who played with Rubik's Cubes and Fortnite to the young men and women who do TikTok dances, push-up contests, and play unblocked Tetris on our school iPads. So as the first class to attend West Collierville Middle School for 3 years in a row, I congratulate all of you and hope to see each and every one of you going places in life. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I have the honor and privilege of calling the names of the rising freshmen in attendance here today from West Collierville Middle. Students, as I call your name, if you will stand and have your guests stand with you, please hold your applause so that we can properly recognize everyone in attendance. And I'll pause for everyone to recognize our rising freshmen ever so often. Joseph Baer, Nicholas Bentley, Kimberly Bernard Bermudez, Grace Bertram, Spandana Patlapinyumarthi, Atarva Birduta, Aaron Block, Chloe Bobo, Adelaide Bagda, Elise Bond, Kennedy Boyce, Cameron Boyce, Peyton Boyer, Ashton Boyle, Alec Brady, Brian Miranda, Claire Britt, Tariana Brittman. Could we give these rising freshmen a round of applause? Molly Brown, Morgan Brianna Brown, Morgan Xavier Brown, Tyler Brown, Bryce Boone, Wesley Berkey, Kaylee Burleson, Landon Burns, Gabriel Byers, Irving Calderon, Sebastian Calderon Dominguez, Carson Calloway, Scarlett Cavanis, Isabel Chapin, Audrey Chenot, Pranav Chaturvedi, Suniri Chudanavar, Savannah Clark, Luke Clements, Finnegan Coffey, Christopher Colwick, Kenneth Conti, Neela Corbett, Kirsten Coulter, Gavin Coulter, Adam Dahave, Bryce Darren, Noah Davis. Could we give these rising freshmen a round of applause? William Davis, Antonio Dean, Elena Dean, Isabel Delaney, Robert Denzer, Daniel Deary, Samuel Deary, Gia Iman, Amelie Diab, Gavin Dunan, Juan Duarte, Christian Durham, Ty Durst, Lindsay Ellison, Ethan Euler, Victoria Evans, Addison Falk, Emma Federico, Rylan Ford, Alyssa Fowler, Paige Frazier, Freddie Calderon, Rowan Freed, Jack Gardner, Jordan Gaston, Daniel Galvin, Zoha Gilani, Jordan Gillenwaters, Caleb Golden. And we give these rising freshmen a round of applause. Sanjana Golamudi, Gavin Grant, Savannah Grant, Dominic Gross, Chloe Gross, Aaron Guffin, Noelani Haley, Sydney Hall, Isabel Allen, Jonathan Hampton, Harrison Hannah, Olivia Hansen, Janelle Harper, Ella Harris, Grayson Harris, Kendall Hardigan, Ridge Harvey, Ojas Hatokar, Jackson Haynes, Kara Hurd, Helen Yu, McKenna Kate Higginbotham, Catherine Hines, Seth Holder, Kyla Holloway, Kirsten Holmes, Andrew Hopkins, Evie Hornsby. And we give these rising freshmen a round of applause. Grayson Horrell, Swathi Hasur, Kyra Hudson, Kate Hume, Raihan Exrar M. Tias, Dakota Jackson, Grace Jaggers, Rayhan Jane, William Jurgen, Carter Johns, Brian Johnson, Jacob Johnson, Elijah Jones, Savannah Jones, Ahmed Zweiheim, Grayson Keenan, Emma Kelly, Declan Keogh, Knox Keogh, Megan Kenteretti, Roy Kim, Se-Hoon Kim, Alina Kirkendall, Tanya Tita Kirkham, Remy LeBlue, Ethan Lackey, Kylie Landry, Daniel Loeffner, and Maggie Ledbetter. Let's give these rising freshmen a round of applause. Mackenzie Ledford, Kyle Lee, Andrew Leaner, Jordan Lewin, Kelly Lewin, Caden Lindsay, Isabella Loring, Kayla Long, Andrew Lopez, Cesar Lopez, Emmett Llewellyn, Daniela Luna Sanchez, Marina Machado, Benjamin Meyer, Caitlin Meyer, Camille Martin, Emiliano Mata Perez, Anushka Matthew, Jeremiah Matthews, Mason Maxim, William McCarthy, Autumn McGowan, Cade McKay, Chandler McKesson, Reagan McNutt, Micah McWhorter, Noah Mercer, Jack Methy, and Haley Midget. Tirza Meehee, Brooke Miller, James Mooneyham, Chloe Moore, Addison Morgan, Jaden Maurice, Dylan Morrow, Joshua Moss, Evelyn Munns, Autumn McGowan, Maya De Souza, Anmol Nanciani, Shruti Narasimhan, Scarlett Nash, Shreya Navadikar, Kate Neal, Zora Neal, Simeon Nix, Madison Nolan, Sean O'Leary, Aubrey Ott, Bailey Parker, Aditya Pathak, Eli Paxton, Jace Pankey, Kate Pinnell, and Victoria Herrera. Aiden Perry, Jacob Betts, Genevieve Phillips, James Pittman, Aaron Pointer, Alice Pollard, Frida Posada, Aiden Orzadi, Mahogany Powell, and Kip Pramad, Madison Price, Umashri Pujam, Zachary Pyatt, Hasitha Ramanathan, Lily Reefsnyder, Ashton Reagan, Audrey Reed, John Mark Rhodes, Isla Kate Richens, Andrew Ridley, Jakaya Riley, Kavia Robert, Lauren Robinson, Ethan Rodriguez, Luke Roeder, Caleb Rogers, Jonathan Caleb Rosario, Colin Sabo, and Dina Sabo. Ainsley Sansone, Sanjeev Santosh, Erica Schmidt, Riley Scroggs, Kareem Shiheda, Lena Shiheda, Hillary Shikuku, Kelsey Shore, Hannah Shoup, Siddharth Singh, Blake Silverman, Chloe Simmons, Tatum Simpson, Ruth Sims, Arohan Singh, Akir Smith, Harrison Schnell, Jacob Steckelberg, Gabriel Steele, Ryan Sterling, Sarah Stewart, Sophia Stiles, Braden Stone, Tyler Stone, Addison Strickland, Blake Strickland, Kundavajala Sudeep, Caitlin Sutton, and Gavin Swindle. Keelan Tabor, Rishikesh Pangalapalli, Kamari Tate, Antonio Taylor, Webb Thomas, Alyssa Thompson, Isha Thota, Kylie Toe, Emily Trejka, Reagan Ulbrich, Girish Vadi, Megan Vaughn, Jackson Vaughn, Disha Berman, Luke Wallace, Kindlen Walton, Maggie Weber, Isaiah Westbrook, Parker Ware, Isabella Whitehurst, John Duke Whitworth, Violet Wiley, Presley Williams, Jordan Wilson, Walker Wilson, Ian Wiseman, Chastity Woodford, Alexandria Woods, Audrey Wright, Grace Yoon, and Catherine Zabielski.
happy that you're here and that we can have this in person. This is the first cohort of students who have attended West during all 3 of their middle school years. But of course, we've had a lot of firsts this year, haven't we? I do know that these students are going to be very successful as they continue their education at Collierville High School. And you might ask, how do I know that? And it's because they have survived 8th grade during a 100-year pandemic. Not only have they survived, they have thrived. In August, we were unsure what the year might hold, but they have finished strong, and they are certainly an accomplished group, and that is due to their determination and their great attitude. I do want to thank our teachers. They have also had a lot of determination. They've been very flexible, and they have displayed an unwavering dedication to our students. And I want to thank all of you, parents and families of our students. You have been partners with us throughout this whole process, and we are so appreciative. And we share your pride as these young men and young women advance to Collierville High School. So thank you. I hope you all have a great summer, and congratulations to the class of 2025. Thank you.
Oh my, 3 years ago, we shut Schilling Farms Middle down, and I moved into a high school that was under transformation, and somehow we were able to start 6th grade with all of you, and then everything else happened that we talked about. But I wanted to, first of all, thank Caden for his wonderful talk and how real that was of what they have accomplished in these 3 years. We know that each of you is going to be very successful of whatever you do. Somehow in this, what I call the crazy year, we've been able to have a lot of accomplishments. Academic accomplishments, many students did well despite the ever-changing way we got to do school, whether it was by remote or hybrid or full-time in-person or CVA. And many of you did so well, and I am so proud of all of you. It's quite amazing. I also want, as I heard the names, in the middle of a pandemic, we were able to take our girls basketball team to the state championship game. We were, yay, ladies, today. We had a successful fall of volleyball and soccer and cross country, and our boys basketball teams did well. And then this spring, for the very first time, whether it was Schilling or West Collierville Middle, we had our own track and field team, and this past weekend they went to state and did a wonderful job. So I want to thank all of them, along with our boys soccer and our boys baseball team. So somehow, and then there was a cheer team that started, a competitive cheer team that started late May, early June, and competed all the way and made it to Orlando. So we want to thank our competitive cheer team ladies that are here. And then yesterday I had a first. This is my 37th year in education, the first time I received a white jacket. A white jacket is given to the students and the principals and the coaches of who won the national championship. Can I have my Collierville Dragon Dancer ladies, if they would stand up for a minute right now, because they won the national championship. So thank you. That was, and somehow, thanks to all of you, we were able to do this. Again, the teachers, the staff at West, I have the privilege of going there every day to work with a great group of people who somehow managed to navigate this year. And then most important to you, the parents. Thank you. Thank you for your support of your child, for your support of Collierville schools, for everything that we've been able to do to go forward. So students, I just have something for you to remember. I want you to remember that you are fabulous. You are powerful. You are capable. You are talented. You are special. You are important. You are valued. You are intelligent. You are empowered. You are respected. You are deserving. You are brave. And please remember, you are loved. And as we say every day at West, as you move forward, let's work hard and choose kind. Thank you. That does conclude our program for today, but before we go, I need us all to thank two people. One who couldn't be here, Dr. Carmen Kelsey, an 8th grade teacher that coordinated the whole program. Dr. Kelsey unexpectedly could not be with us today, but can we give her a round of applause for coordinating this? And then I have no idea where she is, but this assistant principal is assigned to 8th grade, and she also took on the COVID compliance officer for this entire year. So she headed all of making sure all of our classrooms and all of our processes were COVID compliant, along with contact tracing. I don't know where Shannon Doris is, but can we give her a huge hand for all she does for West every day? Thank you, Ms. Doris. I'm going to thank Dr. Lilly again for all his support, and for Dr. Parker for reading all those names. Mr. Cox, thank you so much. Mr. Cox was instrumental in West Collierville Middle School being able to hold a program here. We are a big school. We had 460 students in this class. There is not a venue in Collierville itself that is big enough. So last year he arranged for us to have it here, and we didn't quite have it, but thank you for letting us have it here and for all you do for our school system and for the church, and perhaps next year we can have a few more guests. So that being said, we're going to dismiss COVID style. I don't know if I can't see the 8th grade teachers, but if they'll come on down. If you'll just, as you leave, try to keep some social distance. We are going to ask you to walk through the building, and if you can remember which exit, I'm at exit 1, I did remember that, where you are, and go outside before you take pictures. We want to allow our staff to go back to school, and most important, the wonderful Hope staff, for them to move on to other things. So thank you everybody again, and have a great afternoon and a great summer.